give my yes to you today. I choose.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 25th of February. Got a decent coffee here. If you have your Bibles, turn to Acts 7, verse 30. Handelinge 7, vers 30. It's recounting the story of Moses and talking about the fact that he spent 3 months in his own house, and then he was taken in by Pharaoh's daughter. He was skilled and taught in all the ways of Egyptians. He was very wise and very learned. And then he went to visit, around the age of 40, he went to visit one of his brethren to see how they were doing. Came across someone being harshly treated, and he killed the Egyptian. Later on, we know that his own people confront him. Who made you ruler over us? So he flees into the desert, and for 40 years he's there. Listen to this. And when 40 years had passed, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire in a bush in the wilderness of Mount Sinai. Jesus spent 30 of his 33 years on earth in obscurity, in Nazareth, learning carpentry, working with his hands, getting calluses. But those 30 years laid the foundation for 3 incredibly dynamic and impactful years in his life. We know Moses responds to the call of the Lord here after 80 years, 40 years in Pharaoh's courts, 40 years in the wilderness. At the age of 80, God calls him to lead his people out of Egypt and through the desert wanderings almost into the promised land. So what am I rushing into here? I'm not rushing into anything. I'm saying be patient and wait for the Lord. Age is not a factor with God, and time is not a factor with God. We need to just be patient and ready ourselves in obscurity, before the incredible happens. We need to just be aware that God is working with us in the mundane, in the everyday, in that which isn't that exciting. Hy is getrou en hy gaan op die regte tyd vir ons die werk gee waarvoor ons mag en waarvoor die Here ons eintlik wil gebruik. En maak nie saak hoe lank hy vat om ons voor te berei vir dit nie, want hy kan ons bemagtig in ons ouderdom, in ons enigiets. Abraham 100 jaar oud toe hy eers vir Isak gehad het. Tyd is nie 'n faktor met die Here. So miskien praat ek met iemand vanoggend wat 'n bietjie ongeduldig raak en die jare begin tel en sê maar ek mors my tyd hierso. Onthou, in die Here se wil en met die Here in. En as jy alles vir die Here gee, is niks 'n tyd mors nie. Nothing that we give to God is ever wasted. Nothing that we go through is ever in vain. God uses all things, turns all things into the good. We need to just be patient and hold on and wait. Moses waited 40 years. Okay, he was in a palace for 40 years. Then he was in a wilderness, and then a bush, an angel in the bush spoke to him in the wilderness of Sinai. Incredible. Again, you'd think while he was in the palace, he would have the position and the authority and the place to be called. But he looks after sheep, and he's called out of a wilderness, in a desert, by a bush, the Lord in a bush, talking to him. So don't think because you're in the right place, this is the right time. Wait for God to call, and don't you push anything through impatience. Have a great Wednesday. May the Lord be with you.